BookTube.
Hey.
So today we're going to go through our Harlequin and Signet Regency romance.
Well, no, the Harlequins
collections.
aren't. They're not Regencies.
Well, there was a pause.
We got some Signet Regencies and some Harlequins.
And our Signet, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We actually got all these from the same person, a lady I've gotten to know on Facebook, I think her mother passed away, and she's trying to sell off her mother's book collection, and it is sizable.
It's massive.
We get a really, really good deal on them. And we asked last time if anybody wanted to see this haul, and we got some responses that people wanted to see it. So here we go.
We're going to go through it and just say whatever comes to mind, because some of these covers are amazing.
Oh yeah, and I'm not going to give up who it is either, because I want all those books that I can get. So don't even ask, because I'm not going to tell you.
It's like a fisherman giving up his favorite fishing spot.
And if you notice, my face is red. It's hotter than Hades in here again.
And that's that sound of the wind tunnel you're hearing in the background. It's a fan.
Yeah, it is.
It's doing a subpar job.
The middle of September, and it's still hot in Georgia. I want to get out of this place so bad.
We're supposed to have that good rain this week, though. That's that one good rain that cools everything off.
Yeah,
It'll be nice.
Yeah, that's what they say now. We'll see what they say tomorrow.
Don't mess with my hopes and dreams, man. All right.
I hate Georgia.
You want me to go first?
Yeah,
I'll go first.
Ahead.
All right, so the first on the top of the stack is The Steadfast Heart by Dorothy Mack. We've read the backs of all of these, but there's no way I'm giving a synopsis of every one of them, because they'll take...
We have, I think, 37 of these, and then the Harlequins. No, we have 36 of these, and then we have the Harlequins.
But it's a good lineup of... Look at that cover. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a good lineup of Regency scenes. And
I love the cover. You go ahead and do a stack, and then I'll do a stack.
Do a stack. Okay. So The Mysterious Governess by April Killstrom. I bet there's going to be a lot of governess stories in here. That's a sort of
More
a
than
favorite.
likely.
I blame Charlotte Bronte. Laura Matthews, The Ardent Lady Amelia. There's a sticker on the cover of this, but we're kind of afraid to take it off. I'm very sorry. Because it's 400 years old. But there. Look at that picture. She's pretty awesome.
Those are my kind of pictures on romance novels. I really like those. I'm not big on the gaudy step backs and all that stuff. I just don't care that much for it.
You got the red-headed vixen on the front. This one is Mary Ballot. I think it's Ballot.
Yeah.
Courting Julia. She's very, very popular author still. And look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Is that a Signet? It looks.
Yeah,
it is.
It's Signet Regency romance.
It is. It's just a newer one. It's slightly newer than some of the others.
I love the cover of this one. It's called The Righteous Raquel by Gail Buck. Raquel is another one of those words like hellion that they only use in these books. But look at this. That is a beautiful, beautiful cover. I'm sorry to cover up your face. This one I'm not really worried about, or not really interested in. Marjorie Farrell, Lady Arden's Redemption. It's because the way it described it on the back, she's kind of a Kate to Petruchio. She's a shrew.
Petruchio, isn't it?
I've always heard Petruchio.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. The Player Knight, Ellen Fitzgerald. Now, I'm actually really curious about that. I wonder if that player is the way we see it, or maybe they're talking about cards or something. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll read that.
Oh, no, he's an actor.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Okay, he's an actor.
You were reading the back?
Yes. Because the lady in this book, she wants to be an actress, which is just so risque in Regency England. Heaven forbid you actually let people see you. Barbara Metzger, A Debt to Delia. This one was this one was a library book.
Now this is a period in time we would not want to live. Let's say that.
I have no desire to live in the Regency era, or the Victorian era for that matter.
No.
I like to read about the Victorian.
Yeah, me too.
And the Regency era.
Well, I mean, look at some of the stuff that came out then. Look at how much awesome literature came out in the Victorian and the Regency periods.
Mm-hmm.
But
look how miserable they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one, Lord Richard's daughter, Joan Wolfe. This one came across as another one of those where all the men in her life know what's best for her and are going to tell her what is best for her and what she absolutely has to do. So I'm
maybe. I mean, but it really depends on how well it's handled.
Yeah.
You know, is it handled progressively for the time that it was written, or is it handled or is it handled for the time that in which it was written about?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, that's my first stack.
All right. Now, I've only got 3 Regencies. Most of mine are zebra romance here. Zebra Regencies. And this one's Signet.
I love the cover.
Yeah. These covers are so cool. They're very good.
What's that one?
The Last Frost Fair by Joy Freeman.
Yeah,
then
I'm looking forward to that one.
A slightly newer one. Regency, it's Signet, it's Anita Mills, The Rogue's Return.
She's got short hair. It is scandalous.
Now, I would say if you've read any of these, comment below, but I don't know that people are going to remember these, remember the individual novels or not that well. Unless it's just something special.
Yeah, which some of them might be,
Yeah. Allison Lane, Duvall's daughter, or Duvall's Angel.
I don't remember reading that one.
No, we did. But because we read the backs of all of these. But you can go ahead. That's all of my Signets. And then the rest are Zebra. And one Bantam, I think. So you can go ahead with the rest of yours. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to do the rest of the Signet romances.
Yeah.
This is called The Summer Campaign by Carla Kelly. And she kind of looks sickly. Yeah, she's on the verge of making what everyone agreed was a perfect marriage. It's not going to be perfect, I'm just saying. Then it wouldn't be a good book. Gail Buck, The Desperate Viscount.
Viscount.
You mean it's not a Viscount?
That's how that's pronounced.
It's a Viscount. And look at that gorgeous cover. Yep. Love it. And there's this Anne Barbour, maybe? Maybe Barber.
I don't really know.
A Talent for Trouble. That's a great cover. He's got that great 70s barren look about him, like that.
Yeah.
All right. Norma Lee Clark, The Marriage Mart.
That was one I was really interested in reading.
Yeah, Scott was talking last time about how we were talking about The Marriage Mart. It's kind of an awful concept. But that's still a fantastic cover. June Calvin, Miss Henderson's Secret. Oh, I wonder what her secret is.
Can't see the whole book.
Probably nothing to do with Victoria's Secret.
No.
Yeah, the ton would die. Diana Campbell, The Late Lord Latimer. This one, the cover's interesting. It's got a Days of Our Lives look to it.
Yep.
An Unwelcome Alliance, Ellen Fitzgerald. Look at that cover.
Yeah, that is really cool. That reminds me of like Pride and Prejudice and the balls that they went to and all that.
Soirees.
Yeah.
Well, that one is outside. I wonder if that's actually a rendition of a scene from the book. It happens sometimes. It's not all the time though. Dawn Lindsay, The Nonpareil. I don't know what that means. As far as I've always known, nonpareils are little sprinkles you put on cupcakes. I'm pretty sure that's not what that is here. But I read the nonpareil is a person. It's what they call him, the nonpareil himself, the Honorable Havelock James.
Oh.
It's a great name. I don't know. I'll let you know.
Is that the last of the Signets?
And this is the last of the Signet Regency romances. It's Valentine's Change of Heart. Elizabeth Fairchild. Valentine is the guy, and she's a I'm not sure what she is. She's a student or a teacher? No. Sorry.
Okay.
This one has never been read, it looks like.
A lot of these look a lot of these look that way. There is no break whatsoever in the spine, like it's never even been open. But I doubt this lady's mother bought all these and didn't read them. I think she probably just didn't break the spine, because we have some old vintage Harlequins here that look just as good. So we'll be showing you those too.
She's a teacher who turns into a temporary governess.
Oh, cool.
Meant 2 for 1.
All right.
She's also his ex-love.
I want to start on the zebras, because that's it, right? Did you already
That's
show
it.
those? Yeah, okay. We have An Inconvenient Marriage by, I guess that's Jean Carmichael. These covers are just about as good, except I like the fonts and things like that better on the signets. These are a little more, wouldn't you say, a little more gaudy in a way?
Yeah, his garb is a little bit more Western as opposed to British.
Yeah, very cool though.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it
though.
is. It is, and this is
Well, she's an American miss.
The Phantom Husband. I think we can probably all figure out what that one is about. You can see she's playing the piano or learning to play the piano, one or the other. But yeah, I like that cover a lot too. It's simple.
Is that like a phantom limb? I hope not.
And here's
That's
a
really
slightly
different.
older one, I think, A Gentleman's Desire.
I love that cover.
Yeah, that's a nice fall cover, autumn cover.
That's
Which
probably
we
why
love.
I like it so much.
And we're only a few days out from being down into the 50s at night, and I'm really excited.
Yay.
Because right now we're at about 90 today, and it's
It's going to be 70 overnight.
It's freaking September. Cool down. Okay. What was that one? A Nobleman's Bride. I like the way this looks too.
Does it have anything to do with it does have something to do with the ocean.
It does.
It's got that quintessential font that always has something to do with pirates.
Yep.
I wonder if he's a pirate.
I don't know.
Keep going. I'll let you know.
A Charmed Betrothal by Irene Lloyd Black. And I don't know most of these authors. I mean, I'm fairly new to romance novels anyway. So if anybody out there knows of these authors and knows that they wrote some other really good stuff, let us know what it is. We'd love to see it.
He's not a pirate. He's an ex-Navy captain.
No. Well, it might still be all right.
He could be. There's no pirates.
Folly's Reward by Jean R. Ewing. This one doesn't really.
That's the second book with folly in it.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
this one sounds like a really interesting story. I recognize the cover. She's actually protecting this little boy who's he's a nobleman. He's like a young duke. I think he's 6-year-old Lord Dunraven. And she travels to Scotland to sort of disappear with the little boy, and he helps them. It sounds so neat. I'm looking forward to this one.
All right, I've got Improper Pursuit by Donna Bell. Now that author name sounds familiar. I'm not sure why, but that is one that looks really cool. I mean, that is just a beautiful cover.
It's one of my favorite covers of the lot.
Yeah, and this is my favorite cover of the lot.
Yeah, mine too.
A Midnight Masquerade by, what is it, Meg Lynn Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
That is my favorite cover of them all. You see the Halloween theme on the cover. So I'm actually going to read that one in October.
He looks like a cavalier. It's a masquerade.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he does. He looks like a cavalier.
That is such a cool cover.
Looks so awesome.
You've got the lit jack-o'-lantern over the lit fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite time of the year.
Fantastic cover. Look at that. That's great.
Cover looks better in my face anyway. Judith A. Lansdowne, A Season of Virtues. And I want to show you something about this book too, is you open it up and somebody put the, I believe it's the,
Come on, you.
the review in Romantic Times, from the Romantic Times magazine, and put it in the books.
It'd be funny if
So
this
I
came from,
thought that was pretty cool. And we saw that a lot. That one got 4.5 stars from Romantic Times.
It'd be funny if this came from like Steve Donahue's private stock or something.
Yeah, it would. Although
I don't think it does.
I don't think Steve was reading romance back when that was. Maybe he was though. I don't know.
I have no idea.
The Gallant Gambler, Martha Kirkland. I like reading books about gamblers and wild protagonists and stuff like that. A Game of Chance.
Like your rake hells.
Yeah, exactly. A Game of Chance by Lynn Collum.
Another really fantastic cover.
Yeah, I like them all.
Yeah.
Almost all of them. There are a couple I'm not huge on, but I like this one a lot. I've actually ordered the first book of this series, The Starlight Wish.
Yeah.
It's called The Moonlight Wish, I think, or maybe it was the second book.
The Candlelight Wish.
Oh, was it Candlelight Wish?
I think it was Candlelight Wish.
Okay.
It's got fairy godmothers in it. I'm really looking forward to this. It's the only one that's got anything like supernatural or paranormal.
Yeah. Yep. A Husband for Holly by Catherine Kirkwood. That's one of the covers I'm really not all that jazzed about. It's okay.
It's a little. It doesn't look Regency at all.
It doesn't.
It looks like a 1980s party, like sort of a la Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. A Guardian's Angel by Joanne Ferguson. We're almost done with the Regencies.
Nice cover,
Yeah.
that's a very nice cover. It's almost scandalous.
Almost. It was getting there. Let's see. Oh, this is another one with a review. This one got 4 stars.
Hey.
And this one came out in, I don't think this was that long ago. 2002. So it was after 2000, but I mean, bodice rippers were well into circulation by then. So I guess these were kind of falling out of favor.
Oh yeah, I don't think this is going to be a bodice ripper.
No, I don't either.
It's going to be a show me your ankles.
Yeah.
Looks good. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yep.
Is
And
that the last Regency?
yeah, this is the last Regency we have.
Got another one.
It's got another one, and I could tell because it looks like it's from the same time. This one's got 2 stars.
It's got 2 stars. Ouch.
But you can't follow star reviews.
I
Just see
know.
just read it and see if you enjoy it. I mean,
Oh,
these are
totally.
short. The Headstrong Heart by Lana Clayton. Here, get that one for me. Thank you.
It's a pretty cover.
Yeah, it is.
She must be in mourning. May says she's in mourning. Yeah,
Yeah.
murdered her dear stepmother.
Stepmother.
I can't read. Ruh-roh.
Yep. All right, so your turn to go ahead and show the. We're going to move on to the vintage Harlequins we found.
Yeah, these are all from the same ladies, and it's same lady, and it's sort of a second book haul, but
I actually got these first, and we didn't do a haul of them.
still, they got that 70s vibe to them.
Yeah, most of these actually came out in the 70s. Some came out in the 80s.
The Shores of Eden by Elizabeth Graham.
Yeah, and we got a few of them that are actually reprints of 50s books, 60s books.
Yeah, this one's the 70s. And you got a lot of Don Johnsons on the covers of these. And there you go. Look at that. Conduct Unbecoming by Valerie K. Nelson. What's funny about this, it looks like it's set in the 50s.
It is.
But
that book is actually from 1954, and it was
originally published
reprinted.
it was originally published as Young Nurse Payne. What's funny about Conduct Unbecoming of a Nurse? Oh, that's a big thing. What's funny about it is their ideals and ideas of morality are pretty much the same as the Regency era.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's medieval. Oh, here's a Robert Redford. Hostile Engagement by Jessica Steele.
A Robert Redford lookalike.
He's got a little bit of a Robert Redford look to him. He does.
Yeah, this guy does too on my first one, so I'll get there.
Oh, he really does.
Yeah.
Here's that one. He looks really familiar. Okay, this one's Yesterday,
Cary
Today,
Grant.
yeah.
Kind of a Cary Grant, Jimmy Stewart lookalike. Yeah.
Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow by Jean Dunbar. It's kind of a strange cover on this one. It's all taken up by her head. Then the Juliet Shore, The Palm Thatched Hospital. What's his name? Mitchum?
Robert Mitchum.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, one of my favorite
It's
actors.
a bit like Robert. I'm trying not to cover your face. I'm
you
really
cover
not.
my face every time you pick up a book.
Well, I can't see.
That's probably going to be our thumbnail. You covering up my face with a book.
If it is, I'm sorry. The Heart of the Matter, Lindsay Armstrong.
Lindsay Armstrong, yeah. That's a newer one for sure. Mid to late 80s on that one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were $2.25.
It doesn't really inspire you to pick it up and get excited about it, does it?
Well, I'm sure it's fine.
This was just Richard Gere.
Oh, it's the same author.
It is. When the Night Grows Cold by Lindsay Armstrong. It's a great picture.
That is.
It really is. It's fantastic.
Yep. And here I'll start on mine. You're finished with yours.
Yes, I am.
Betty Neal's A Matter of Chance with Robert Redford look-alike on the cover.
He really is.
I would say he is.
That is. We know what that person was thinking. We do.
And here I think they were thinking of Robert Redford and what was the other guy's name?
What?
He was in Dick Tracy, and I can't remember his name. So somebody will tell us.
Barefoot Bride. Look,
Yep.
Really? Dorothy Cork.
Yeah.
That's a pretty picture. It really is. Woo! Scandalous.
Not really.
Not really.
That was how much did that cost? $1.25. That was probably early 80s, maybe late 70s. Hostage to Dishonor, Jessica Steele. This is Harlequin number 2352. So they had been out for a long time by that point. You know, Harlequin still puts out of each imprint between 4 and 8 every month.
It's like the...
Or not imprint, of their series.
What's the hotel from The Shining?
I don't know. I don't remember.
The Overlook Hotel.
The Overlook.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got the Overlook Hotel in the... Am I covering your face?
Yeah, you were at first.
Oh.
Mary Burchell, Yours with Love. Number what's the number on that? 2379. So a lot of these are right around the same time period. The Sweet Spring by Hilda Nixon. That's a cool cover. Very, very simple, and I like it. I was raised with my mom reading these, whether they be these or the Gothics, but she was always reading a romance novel. And I've got some Gothic romance in there I'm going to try too, eventually, that I haven't tried. Phyllis Whitney and a couple of others.
I think my mother was reading the Belgariad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Betty Beatty, Miss Miranda's Walk.
That's a great cover.
That kind of looks like it's going to be a nurse novel, maybe. I don't know.
What's her name? Mary Clooney? Look to her.
Rosemary Clooney?
Rosemary Clooney, yeah.
And Nicola West, No Room in His Life. This is the last one. And this is number, what number is that?
2592.
Okay, so that's a fairly new one. Or new-ish one.
That's kind of a...
when compared to the rest. Oh, and...
It's kind of a depressing title.
We have a bunch of this lady's books right here that we got that are reprints, because I think she died back a long time ago. Betty Neal's.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Betty Neal's.
Yeah,
Huh.
we have one from her. And I think she wrote a whole lot of...
These right here are all Betty Neal's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she wrote a whole lot of nurse and doctor books and stuff like that.
I wonder if she was a nurse.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Hey, you write what you know, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you got to know them well. Well, plus it was the thing back then. I mean, people were writing them to make make paychecks.
Mm-hmm.
So,
True.
Yeah.
I guess she did. We run across her books a lot.
Yeah. Well, this video came out a whole lot longer than we expected it to.
I knew it was going to. We had so many books.
Yeah,
but
I thought we'd be able to get it done a little quicker than this, but it's fine. I mean, as long as you enjoy it, it doesn't matter. You know, we won't be upset if you forward through part of the video or anything, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But you know, you can follow our Goodreads. Follow us on here. You can email us anytime you want. The email will be at the bottom of every video going forward. So if you want to talk about books, if you want to recommend something to us,
We
you
love
got some trivia.
recommendations, please.
You got some trivia about some of these authors. That's great. And we'd love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have some more giveaways and stuff coming up too. So,
Yeah, I think we have a couple more videos to
got
go
a couple
for
more
today,
videos
too.
to do today.
So we'll see you later. Your books are calling. Go read.